mines and how to gem farm efficiently in Archero. And the first thing you want to look at is your setup, your game plan, your main character. What your main character needs and what it lacks in can be picked up by your off characters. Your off characters you also want skinned and leveled up if possible, because I'm pretty sure skins like this are very good. Surrounding enemies will automatically have reduced movement speed. Then I use Aquia and Rolla because they have automatic slow and ice on their auto attacks. I'm not sure how often that procs or if it even procs at all, but what really matters is to have a good game plan off the rip. I'm running double bull rings for the damage reduction. That's 20% added damage reduction. I'm running Shadow Robe, Thunder Bracelet, and Demon Blade Rain. And the reason I'm using these three things is very key because they all help in melee. Giant's Contract is very good for this build, and Bloodthirsty Locket keeps you alive if you're under quarter HP, 25% HP. You get free health on kills, which is very crucial for staying alive in the difficulty that Mystery Mine actually is. Now, I go with these three turned on because it has really no problem. If you're a new player, you should turn these three on no matter what. And that's because your supporting heroes aren't really there for like any major reason. If you think your supporting heroes are the reason you're clearing, don't run these two. The attack, this is 45% reduced damage from your supporting heroes. This one, though, you should always be running. Supporting heroes HP reduced. They're invincible. If they had 0 HP, the world wouldn't change. So, if you're not running this one, you're messing up. It's free. These three are super huge for end game players. Once you get into a pivotal point where you can start clearing, this has a 75% chance of turning them purple. Purple is extremely difficult compared to red monsters. Red health bar monsters are like free low. Purple HP monsters are cancer. And they will smoke you, and it takes way more damage to kill them. So this is what you really want to turn on if you are farming gems, and if you think that you can pass it. If you get like 14 stages on average and all three of these are on, you should probably keep it on. If you don't get like halfway in and you can't get past halfway with these turned on, you should probably turn them off. That's my tip for that. These didn't exist until recently, and when I turned them on, I was passing it every time except the first time I ran it, which is pretty close to the same gear I have right now. But yeah, these jewel ones are very important. Very important to be running if you're going to be farming gems. I'm going to go into mineral for a little bit here. I don't really go into this a whole lot. I actually use the magnifying glasses as food for clan, so I don't really have a lot of them. But they are pretty worth it if you run this and you see that there is a gem at 100% chance. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I've never had Ophelia actually proc. I've never got a random level 5 jewel. But I don't do mineral a whole lot because it's super pay to win. But let's go in and I'll give you guys a little bit more insight on thought process here. So smart level 1's always good. So what you really want to do is you want to check your infinity. And what you think that you're going to be lacking in, or how you think you're going to be dying, or like what you think would help excel your character really matters. And I'm using 4 crit rate champions. If you look here, These are going to be my 4 choices. Now let's check the infinity, because you really want to have a good team. And I really like crit chance. So if you see right here, I have 4 crit chances on screen right now. I've got Ryan, Aquia, Rolla, and Bonnie. But then if you scroll up even more, you have smaller crit chances. So I have another crit chance right here from Ryan. And the reason I really like crit chances on Ophelia, orange buff actually heals. If you get a crit, it has a chance to heal, like a really high chance. So watch right here. You gotta watch for the red and the green on my character at the same time. You gotta watch for the red crit. Dodge is really good EHP. Effective health pool is actually how you get through this. Is they do so much damage later on. And I'll show you guys my ruins and my build after this. My pets as well. Because all of it really matters in here. Every little piece. And you're going to see how much I value damage reduction. Here's a good tip too, is animation canceling with this weapon. After the projectile leaves or the attack goes, you have a little bit of time to move to reset the attack animation, so then you can attack faster. But you don't want to cancel your auto attack. Did you see what I just did right there? I canceled my auto attack. I'm going to go with HP, as HP increases yellow buff, bloodthirster range from the trinket, and if I do get bloodlust, health on every kill, it increases that as well. I get out of there as fast as I can. Rip off hits me anyway. Oh, easy game. Hold up, do I have? I do. Pierce and Phantom Blade. So strong. Here we go. Open up Here's my runes. Here are my talents. Here's my runes. What's big is this one right here. Damage res, prod res, and wingman. This one can use a reroll. It was really good. I don't know. I swapped it for some reason. I'm a dumbass. Oh well. I did just get 2 energy off of 8 energy, but, you know, why would the game recognize that? Here, everything in here is 62 star besides Aquia and Gugu. As for skins, this one's really good. Weapon drop rate. That's good to rush. Those are all the skins that I have at the moment. Just to give you guys a feel of what I'm operating with in order to clear this. I think we're just going to go for the plan for the future there. Go with bounce. Mm. I must be around 100% crit right now. So the reason I have 100% crit is, like I've talked about at the beginning of the video too, is the supporting champions give buffs, mines exclusive buffs for picking them as your supporting champions, and all 4 of mine offer crit rate. Some of them even twice offer crit rate. So that mixed with base crit rate and then 3 up crit rate, a double up and a single up, I should be somewhere around 100% at this point. Over 100%. Now, if only this game had like crit tiers too, then we'd be talking. Like if you ever played Path of Exile or Warframe, not necessarily Path of Exile, Warframe. Warframe has like 32 different tiers of crit or something like that. Like you can crit on top of your crits while you're critting on top of the crits. It's like, it's one of the coolest things ever. I think it's 5 tiers of crit up to a total of 32 times damage as a more multiplier. Just an additional multiplier. So if you get tier 5 crit, meaning 500% crit rate, or 401% crit rate, and it happens 1% of the time, you get 32% or 32 times damage. Which is one of the coolest crit rate mechanics I've seen in any of the games I've played in a long time. Oh, I should have checked this first. Whoops. Never stick with a 50 red star quest unless you have to gem refresh. Like right now, this is really good. This is really easy to do. Alright, that's all she wrote for me today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace. I hope this helps you. I'm out.